When looking to help people, I think God ponders the same questions God posed to the prophet Isaiah. Who shall I send, and who will go for us? To see about Miss Green, to take food to Mr. Red, to read with James at his elementary school, or to mail resources to inmates. In my imagination, I envision God seeing all of humanity's gifts, skills, and personalities, but looking deeper for a characteristic beneath the surface called righteousness. The righteous are people inspired unto just acts by their reverence for a loving God. Their character captivates God's attention for how they beautifully stand out like pink flowers in a world of greens, browns, and grays. While God pondered, who shall I call to birth and raise Jesus, I imagine Mary's righteous character standing out like that pink rose, causing God to stop for a while and gaze at her. Here, God has found favor with one who has an honorable attitude, a pure heart, and is fit for the job. So God sends Gabriel, the angel, to tell Mary what God thinks of her. Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And now you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you will name him Jesus. In a sense, Gabriel says, Mary, God delights in the kind of person you are and has chosen you to birth the Messiah. Often we think God chooses people according to the world's standards. Who's the strongest, prettiest, wealthiest, most able, and best connected? But if this were so, Mary would have never been considered, let alone chosen. Now, being favored and chosen by God is a blessing, no doubt. But it's wise to remember this high honor comes with weighty callings and tasks that can cause us to question our adequacy. Am I enough to do this? I mean, think of the challenges in birthing and raising the Son of God. I'm sure the calling overwhelmed and even frightened young Mary, but Gabriel assures her she has no reason to be afraid because God already favors her character, and whatever resources she lacks, the Holy Spirit will supply. My friends, what if we thought about callings as God saying, I see you have the right heart, the right intentions, the right outlook, the right attitude, and ultimately the right character for the job. Mary was called and chosen to this monumental task because she had the right character for the role. And the good news is we can be called and chosen too, because like Mary, we can choose to be the kind of people who embody the characteristics a loving God delights in. Peace.